activities. For example, in the Balatna FGV collaboration for dairy products, this would, once rolled out, become probably the biggest dairy production in this region. And we are very thankful to His Excellency and the government of the state of Qatar in assisting us. Two sites have been identified, one in Perlis and one in Pahang. The other aspect of bilateral trade relation is looking at new areas. And among others, we are looking at Islamic finance, and we have also proposed to look into the area of digital economy. Third is, of course, looking at how between Qatar and Malaysia, we can extend our bilateral relation with other countries. So it is Qatar and Malaysia with another country, whichever countries they are, because international trade is becoming more complex. Sometimes we also have to think along new ways of doing things besides the normal bilateral relations. In the second cluster, we discuss multilateral issues pertaining to some of the more urgent issues like the bombing of Gaza by Israel, and we also agreed to work together in rendering humanitarian assistance in Afghanistan and a few other areas of concern. Generally speaking, Qatar and Malaysia are on the same page on most of these issues that the world is faced with today. So, thank you again, my dear brother, Your Excellency, for your visit. We appreciate it very much, and we look forward to greater relations and warmer bondings between the two brotherly countries. Thank you.
Thank you, Datuk Seri. Next, I have the pleasure to invite His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed to deliver his statement, please.
Well, first of all, Brother Saifuddin, I'm very happy and honored to be here today among our brothers and sisters in Malaysia. I had the honor to meet with His Majesty the King and His Excellency the Prime Minister earlier this morning, and we had a very good and fruitful discussion together. Of course, my meeting with His Excellency, we have discussed multiple issues. Mainly, we focused on our bilateral relationship, how to improve and how to upgrade our economic relationship. We are happy to see the pace of growth of the bilateral trade between our two countries, also the pace of the investment between the two countries as well. Qatar, through QIA as Qatar Investment Authority, or through the Qatari private companies and the listed companies, has a very positive prospect in Malaysian economy, and we have seen their presence increasing. We have very much welcomed the recent agreement that's signed by some of the Qatari companies to be established here, and also I have highlighted to His Excellency that Qatar is very much welcoming the Malaysian companies to come and operate and to use Qatar facilities and infrastructure as a hub for them in the region. I think that the level of the economic relationship is good, but it's not good enough and up to the ambition of our leadership. and we have to work hard together in order to bring it up to that level. Of course, people-to-people discussion has been, people-to-people relationship has been part of our discussion, working together in the area of education, in the area of culture, and we would very much encourage the exchange of tourists between Qatar and Malaysia. I had also spent plenty of time discussing with my brother the political situation in our region and our nations, and I think that Qatar and Malaysia have seen eye to eye in all the issues that we have discussed. Of course, the Palestinian issue is a central cause for us in the state of Qatar, and it's very with a high importance for our brothers and sisters here in Malaysia. And we've been very clear and very firm about our positions here that the Palestinians need to be granted their right for their own state with at the borders of 1967 and East Jerusalem as their capital. We are very much concerned about the humanitarian situation and the deterioration of the humanitarian situation there in Palestine, and especially in Gaza after the last round of bombing that the people in Gaza have been exposed to. We very much also welcome to work together on the humanitarian front over there. Of course, part of our discussion was discussing the recent development on Iran nuclear deal, and we encourage all the parties to engage constructively in the agreement and to reach to the agreement as soon as possible, and to have an agreement that addresses both parties' concerns. On Afghanistan, I have updated His Excellency on the recent events there in Afghanistan. We are very much concerned about the situation in Afghanistan, and we urge all the parties to stick to Doha Agreement, especially their commitment on the counterterrorism. Of course, we've been very much disappointed with some of the measures that have been taken against the Afghan girls and women, and we encourage Taliban and the government there, the caretaker government, in order to reverse those measures and give everyone in Afghanistan their rights and access to education or to workplace. I have also discussed with His Excellency how can we cooperate together in the humanitarian area to help our brothers and sisters in Afghanistan, or to help with the issues of the refugees, of the Rohingya refugees. And we always agreed to continue our discussion on how to further expand our cooperation in different areas and with different countries. We believe with the current challenges in the world, I think it's very important for us to come and to bond together and to bring all countries like-minded to act together to preserve and to protect our interest. Thank you very much, my dear brother, for your hospitality, and I would like to thank all the Malaysian people for the warm hospitality and welcoming that I have here.
Thank you, and the best of luck hosting the World Cup. You will see everyone watching.
We are looking forward to have them there in Doha.
Thank you so much. Thank you.